back, Pisces. Let's get into a reading. So this reading is going to be a little bit different because I have a few different messages coming in. If you need anything, guys, check out that comment section. I do have a second channel with all other signs and collective readings. Patreon and channel members get to see these first. Patreon members get bonus readings as well as extended readings, giveaways, ad-free. There's all kinds of stuff that you get over there. I don't even know. Okay, first off, somebody could be watching you, keeping eyes on you. This is someone that they have a condescending attitude. The first thing I heard was, oh, I pity you. So this could be someone who like pities you. When they talk about you to other people, they have this sense of like, I feel bad for so-and-so. Poor so-and-so. Like very condescending, pity type of energy. I feel like you piss this person off. I feel like your light and the way that you show up in life is very powerful. And it really irritates them. I'm hearing the song Keep Their Heads Ringing by Dr. Dre. Okay, this could be someone you broke a cycle with. Family member, friend, lover. Some of you could be taking a much needed vacation here coming up. And during that vacation, you're going to be able to be honest with yourself and you're going to be able to accept some sort of truth. For some of you, this truth is going to be around a lover who's not good for you, a lover who's confusing. For some of you, when you're on vacation, it's like where you've had lack of clarity. Again, this could just be a getaway. This could just be taking 12 hours to yourself. You're going to lay in the bath. You're going to read a book. You're going to do all the things you need to do for self-care. In that time, you're going to get clarity. You're going to be able to see something better than you ever have. And what you're going to see is that something that has felt very confusing or something where you've been like, I don't know what I should do. You're going to know with beyond a shadow of a doubt, you're going to know what to do after that. And you're going to leave something behind. So this could be going on vacation and recognizing while you're on vacation, it's time for me to leave my job. That doesn't work for me anymore. It's time for me to leave that lover. It doesn't work for me anymore. Some of you, that's what's going to happen. Now, whoever this is that could be really pissed at you, they could be really annoyed because you are breaking some sort of cycle and you've set some sort of boundary with them and you've walked away from them. You've discovered what you want to get and you want affection. You want love. You want a caring energy where people are truthful, people are honest, and people are willing to take the journey at hand and travel it with you instead of critiquing you, criticizing you, judging you, making comments to you that are completely unnecessary. So you've set a boundary here. You've blocked someone, you cut off contact, or you've just put your hand up and been like, not today, Romeo, not today. This, again, is someone that you were unsure about. You're leaving it behind. Now, if this is a job that you're going to be leaving behind, they're going to be pissed that you're leaving because they're recognizing that you're getting the ability to no longer be able to be minimized, but you're also going to shine in a different place. And you might even succeed past the point of success in this job. So it's like, well, if we let you go, we know you're going to succeed because let's be honest, we've been clipping you damn wings the whole time you've been here. They're not going to tell you that, but once you leave and you go to the next job and you fly on like crazy, you're going to be like, whoa, maybe they seen the light that I had and they didn't like it. Maybe they didn't see their own light. Maybe my light burned their damn eyes and instead of putting on sunglasses, they told me to turn down. No, maybe you should turn up. Turn down for what? Okay? Let's get a little bit more. Why is this person so annoyed at you? Why is this person so annoyed at you? Again, I see you going on a much needed break. So someone here is going to hear about you getting a message of truth or a message of good news. Someone's going to hear about good things happening for you. Where others feel that they would have to overcome challenges or work really hard, they feel that you get things easy. Things are easy for you. You get help. You might not. You might be the kind of person where you've had to make ends meet by yourself. But these are people who are like, well, we've always had a hard time finding a place to live, but the first place you put out an application for, they accept you. It's always easy for you. The universe just gives you what you want. I don't think that that's necessarily the truth. I think that whoever this is that has a problem with you has the tendency to only go towards challenging relationships, paths, problems, to be honest with you. And it's because that person's internally confused. You and that person, your journey together was needed. But I think you're seeing through this person and who they truly are. There's a lot of passion here, a lot of fun. Someone could be finding out about something you've been putting your effort into that's led to happiness, and that could piss them off. Hearing about something you desired to go after and making it successful nonetheless, but you maximized your success. You took a leap, you took a risk, and it paid off. And again, someone here could be having a hard time seeing how they can do it. So some of you, you're irritating people or a certain person. I'm getting like someone who's not a friend but acts like a friend. Again, this could be a coworker who has made sure you've not been promoted. They've done everything they could to not get you promoted there. So-and-so doesn't need that promotion. Keep them where they're at. And now that you're kind of like, okay, don't worry about it, I'm going somewhere else, they're going to find out that something is going to thrive. And that maybe the reason they didn't want you to thrive is because they didn't see the ability to take a leap or a risk in their own life and to get where you're going. They didn't have the ability to embrace what they had, for them to find out the truth by doing internal discovery, by being done when it's time to be done, by letting go of things that no longer work. You've mastered the ability of letting things go when it doesn't work. This person don't want me, whatever, don't want me. That's fine. You've really mastered that. This job isn't going to give me what I want. That's fine. I'll be patient, but my patience is going to run out. You're following your heart. You're following your heart because you had desire for more. You had desire to break the cycle and go, I don't have to work a 9 to 5 if I don't want to. I can work a job where I get up whenever I want and I come in when I want and I get it done when I want. And some people could say that's not possible. That's not realistic. You're dreaming, you're fantasizing, you're delusional. Who said I was delusional? You know, at one time, people thought it was delusional to go to space. People thought it was delusional to fly in an airplane. But you have those people who was like, okay, I don't see it as delusion. I see it as reality. So now we have airplanes. So now we can go to the moon. That's what I'm getting here. People are going to want you to quit shining, and people are going to question what they can't understand and what they can't be. Doesn't make it right, doesn't make it wrong, but it does make it your problem to be able to differentiate between what's reality and what's not. What is someone trying to hold you back, and what is someone trying to be caring, loving, and compassionate, and maybe trying to show you, hey, listen, there could be a problem. I want you to see the problem, but I don't want to hold you back. I see a new beginning coming in for you. I see a lot of success. I see a lot of happiness. And I see like stepping stones. What they're showing me is two people. You're building steps, okay? You're on like the 5th step and you just keep building steps. The person that's like comparing themselves to you, watching you, critiquing you, showing you pity. I feel like this person could be talking about you. Just really maybe even watching you and trying to get clarity on what you're up to, and if you're happy, and if you have a partner, and if you've left someone behind, and if you still have desire for someone who kept you confused, if you're still talking to someone. There could be a lot of questions that someone has. That person could be, again, not taking action in their own life. They could be really projecting a lot of their insecurity and their unhappiness onto you and critiquing your life, judging your actions, commenting on your choices. This person might even go as far to open some sort of conversation with you to try to find out some sort of truth. Yeah. The conversation is going to consist on whether or not something's working out. Someone here either wants to know what you have going on romantically, or someone wants to know what you have going on financially. And if it's as long lasting as you say it is, like the Nine of Cups, the people who like sell real estate and they're like, I've done sold my 5th house this month. And those people who will make comments like, yeah, they said that they sold their 5th house, but so-and-so helped them, so so-and-so had to take half of the commission. It's like, they just got to rip them down. They just can't say, no, they sold 5 houses. Yeah, they could have had so-and-so helping them, but still, they sold 5 houses, and that's a big deal. This is someone who's going to kind of tear down your success, your happiness, your joy. This is someone who's going to say, well, you took that when it wasn't yours. You took someone else's idea. You took someone else's spouse. You took someone else's when it wasn't yours. And you're celebrating and you're happy, but that celebration and that happiness isn't going to be long lasting because you're highly mistaken. Nobody lives that good of a life. Nobody's that happy. But again, someone here could want a reunion with you. This could be that coworker where you don't work there anymore, but they want to meet up after 2 years to see how you've been. What you don't know is that they might just be asking a lot of questions on whether or not you're satisfied with where you're at, and they're actually just searching for information. And then they're going to take that information and go back to wherever you used to work, and everybody's going to talk about you, and this person's going to be a little condescending and kind of tear you down in the conversation. But I think other people are going to be able to notice that the reason this person does this is because you irritate the hell out of them, because you show them what they can't be or what they won't do. What they can't be and what they won't do. The only time people get jealous, the only time people tend to try to strip you down or critique your actions and your choices are when they feel like they can't have it or they want it and they don't feel that they deserve it. Someone here feels like you're lying about some sense of happiness, something that you have going on. For some of you, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't like this person. Somebody here's waiting for your demise, waiting for your downfall, waiting for you to run out of money, waiting for you to get caught partying and it catching up to you, waiting for you to find out that the person that you're in love with isn't in love with you the way that you think they are. Someone does want you to get your feelings hurt. Are they going to get their way? No. There's going to be, see, 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, there will be no lacking energy. Why does this person dislike you so much? 7 of Wands. Could be someone you put a boundary up with. Could be someone you put a defense up with. Could be someone who's sad and disappointed. So this is someone that you could have met at your job. This could be a client that you've had, or you could be their client. This could be someone that you build a life with. This could be a family member, like an uncle, a dad, a grandpa, a brother-in-law, a nephew. It could be a male for some of you. Someone here is going to make a comment around the fact that they feel that you're going to regret some sort of behavior that you showed them. And it has something to do with cutting them out of your life or putting up a wall. Again, not trusting someone. Not trusting someone. Feeling like there wasn't balance. Feeling like someone was only giving to get what they wanted. They didn't give because they wanted to give. So this is a friend that you felt like was only your friend to get information or to hurt you and stab you in the back. You don't trust whoever the hell this is. You don't trust them at all. And this person keeps making comments about how things are going to get worse for you. Things are not going to keep going as good as it is. This is someone who's very guarded, very defensive. This could be someone who's now married for some of you. And it's someone who can't let go that you and them are not on good terms. So this would be that friend that you ain't been friends with in forever, but they still talk about you. And you're like, okay, I don't know why they still talk about me because I don't care about them anymore. That would be this person's energy. This would be that family member who wants you to get humble by bad choices you're making so they can kind of pull the, I told you so. I've always been right. That's why you should have listened. That's this person's energy. It's a very condescending, I pity you. I pity your choices. I pity A, B, C, or D. But what they're not saying is that you're going to be able to hold strong during the seasons when things are not going your way. So if they think that bad finances are going to make you come in between with your tail in between your legs, honey, you'll become homeless before you do that. If this is a friend who thinks one hardship is going to have you coming back begging for a friendship and telling them all your secrets, honey, let me tell you, you'll go without friends before going back to this person. You know this person. You've seen this person's dark side. Getting clarity. Changing your perspective. This person could have changed their perspective around you, your values, your morals, your beliefs. Something that you did or something that you said could have really rocked their vision of you. There could also be something here that this person feels like they know to be truth that might not be truth. They could feel that they have a very stuck way of viewing you that might not necessarily be reality. Okay, what is this person's deal? So this person's wanting closure. Closure around something that took place. This could be someone who feels like you strung them along, or they feel like they strung you along. This could be a friend that you could have moved on from or progressed from. And they could feel like you made some sort of unconventional choice. I will say this, whoever this is, the reason that they're doing this is because they're really unsure. The reason that they're feeling such heavy emotion and you're pissing them off, you're triggering them, and they're not thinking highly of you is because you've activated some sense of deep insecurity, and you've also showed up in a way that they didn't feel was okay. So now, again, they could be wanting some sort of closure or some sense of progression. They could want to rekindle this or have a conversation around maybe what changed your mind, what made you decide to grow in a different way, in a different path. Be careful of someone coming back and asking a bunch of questions right off the bat, because if this is like a family member, a random person you know, a friend that you used to be friends with, it's like someone might try to meet up with you and play it cool just to know information. And deep down, I don't think that you know that this person doesn't like you as much. They're not your fan. They're getting what they want from you, which is information. It's some sort of truth, some sort of knowledge. And I see you making a final decision to complete a cycle. But you also felt that this person charmed you, used you, or that there was something here that was not fair and not healthy. Again, this is that friend who asks questions so they can go and talk about you. You guys ever have friends like that? Where they ask you a question and you can tell them something, whether it's the truth or a lie, and by the next day, everybody knows it. But it wasn't them that told. It wasn't them that told. That's what I'm getting. You could have felt that whoever this was used you, charmed you, or that this person had like an enabler personality. For some of you, this is really random. For some of you, this is someone who is preparing for a new phase in their life. So what the fuck does this have to do with you? They feel like you guys are soulmates. And they want to give you an invitation because they're reminiscing on the past and they miss you. So why? I don't get it though. This is someone who's loyal to you, but they're also loyal to hating you. You know those friends that talk crap about you, but then also love bomb you like nobody's business to your face? You know the family members who they've got a whole thread talking about you. Everybody's on the phone every Friday night talking about how you're a horrible person. You don't care about nobody, not even the family. You just a selfish asshole. But guess who the person is that they call when they need something? You. That's what I'm getting here. Someone here could be wanting to give you an invitation. Hey, do you want to come to so-and-so's birthday party? Hey, do you want to come to my wedding? Hey, do you want to come to my baby shower? They're going to do this because they want information from you. This person doesn't want to be your friend. This person doesn't want to be best friends. This person likes getting information from you. They like being able to talk about you. They like being able to critique you. They really like being able to maybe pity you, your choices, your decisions. This is someone who's like, you know those people who are like, oh, I'm so glad you could make it to my baby shower, my wedding. I hope one day you're going to get married. And then they pity you, when in reality, it's like, well, I pity you that you're stuck with that asshole for the next 40 years. That's what I'm getting here. Someone's got a sense of like pity. Poor, poor Pisces. Poor, poor Pisces. And they're going to invite you to something. I'm saying that you need to be conscious that this might not be a gathering or an environment that's going to be very open and welcoming, and that if you want that, this might not be what's best for you to give to. So this person's two-faced as fuck. That could be why the empath and narcissist come out, because you could have maybe an empath personality and this person could be more like narcissistic. They could have the tendency to lie. They could have the tendency to want attention. You might be able to feel that this person is doing shady shit, but you might want to believe in this person and go, but they're a good person. Just because you're a good person doesn't mean they're a good person. Just because you would show up in a certain way doesn't mean they're going to show up in that way, okay? I don't care if you're family members. I don't care if you got the same fucking last name, same mama, same daddy, same everything. Just because you're a good person does not mean the other person is. That's what's happening here. So this person's going to invite you to something. I feel like you know that this person's been talking about you. Let's see. What do you not know? What did I just say? Talking. What do you not know? This person's been talking about you. Maybe even talking about how they want to invite you to something. Someone here is also talking about how you're in this very like positive attitude where you think if you think about something, you can manifest it. Interesting. There could also be a conversation here about someone you dated or entertained that could have not wanted to get close to you or could have ran from you or been scared of you in the relationship. And they could be talking about that as well. Well, you know so-and-so and so-and-so is over. They don't want nothing to do with them. But boy, let me tell you, you know they'd get back with them if they come in. That's what's being said here. That's something else that's being talked about. Somebody here could also be talking about how someone is dating possibly someone new. If there was a narcissist or a love bomber one point in your life and people are talking about them, that person is thinking about you. They're thinking about how you gave them unconditional love, how you were very selfless and passionate and you showed them a lot of affection, and how they wish that that wouldn't have ended. The reason that could have ended is because there could have been another person involved that mirrored them and you no longer mirrored them, so it had to end. So I think you're going to get invited to something, but I just don't know if you should go. Again, this could be a place that you used to work. This could be someone getting married, a baby shower, a birthday party. This could be with family. This could be with friends. This could be with an ex. I'm definitely saying that there are people that's more consumed with what you have going on in your life than you are. There's people talking and conversing about who you've let go of, what that did to you, how you feel, which I find so interesting. Because here's the thing. I can tell you how I feel, but that don't mean that I feel that way. Example. How many times does someone go, how are you today? And you go, fine. How many times do you look at someone and go, I've had the worst day of my fucking life. Thanks for asking. Rarely. Well, I mean, I do. But rarely people do that. So I find it interesting that people are saying, well, you know, I talked to so-and-so the other day and they didn't seem too happy, so I bet they're thinking of you know who. So-and-so looked tired the other day, so I bet. They go on social media, they see things, and they take that knowledge as confirmation that they think that they know what they're talking about, when that's not actually the case. So, I mean, you're irritating the hell out of them, but that isn't going to keep them from wanting to be close to you and wanting to be in your business. Now, again, I see that anything where people are like, oh, that's not going to work out for you, you know that's going to crumble. Allowing yourself the opportunity to even try it to see if it'll fail or fly is going to be enough within itself, and it's going to fly. So, I'm going to leave that here because I'm confused now, and I will see you tomorrow.